Donald Trump is running for president in the United States for the Republican Party. Throughout his speech, he comes with wide-ranging terms. For example, he talks a lot about the military and sees it becoming stronger and bigger. He wants more care for the veterans. He wants to build a wall on the border between Mexico and USA because he wants to keep the Mexicans out of USA. He thinks that they're criminals, rapists, and things like that, and other bad things. He is against Obamacare because the Republicans think that we have to take care of ourselves instead of the government taking care of us. As you say in Denmark, to be the master of one's own destiny. He wants to sell American products to the foreign countries. He expresses himself by using pronouns as them and us to get his right-wing politics clear. Them is countries like China, Japan, ISIS, and Mexico, who he talks about in his speech. He described them as the enemy and countries who killed USA by winning in, for example, trade. He used them to manipulate to get us to be united. Trump uses a lot of repetitions, and that is a good strategy if he wants people to remember his points. He uses it when he talks about how many money USA have wasted, and when he describes how he feels. For example, on page 3, when he talks about loving the wounded soldiers, he says, I love, and then he says it twice, right after each other. He says that USA never has a good businessman as a politician, and that he's a good one. He means that USA needs a good leader because Obama wasn't one. He starts calling Obama a cheerleader and making kind of fun of him, but after he's known Obama and how he runs his politics, he thinks that he is not a cheerleader anymore because he brings no cheer but negative force. It is rhetorical clever to say that the land needs a great leader instead of saying that he would be a great leader. He talks about all the mistakes Obama made and that he could do it better. He keeps making fun of Obama so the audience could have a laugh. He also says, I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. It is on page 7. It is good that he used God because religion means a lot to Americans and especially the Republicans. I think that he's paranoid because he thinks that the world is against him and the USA. He thinks that the world is killing him and his land. If he was elected as the new president, I will probably be scared for the Third World War. His meaning about a big and strong military is frightening, and if he fires some of these nuclear weapons, the world will come to an end.